Hello everybody, AOG Gaming here, back with another video on Dislyte. Um, so today we're gonna just go over Yuuhime and kind of how she works, but also just describe her because you guys got the update and all the information with the post. Um, I am very close to getting her though, so hopefully, I don't know though. She doesn't. Okay, well, before we fully talk about her, I just want to talk about the event real quick. Um, so very cool. I've already done all the four chapters. I just need the last one. Um, okay. Well, actually, let's start with the Esper that technically everyone's has the ability to get, but honestly, she's not that good. So Ptah Ain. Pretty sure that's Egyptian. Ptah, I think. Um, pretty sure it's okay. Well, forgot, but Ptah sounds Egyptian. Anyway, so make her strike. Her ultimate attacks one enemy 3 times. Damage per hit is 40% attack. I'm gonna turn this down just a little bit. Um, Attack plus 2% max HP. Each hit has a 50% chance of inflicting defense down for 2 turns. Then calls in one random ally to assist. While Maker Strike is on cooldown, if Ein is not incapacitated, grants her teammates, excluding Ein, extra damage when they attack outside of their turns. Extra damage, 5% of Ein's max HP, triggers once per turn or one time per turn. Um, so it seems cool in a counterattack deck. Um, if you have a lot of uh, Artvardia sword, what are they called again? Let me go check real quick. Is it Artvar? I'm pretty sure it's Artvaria. So, you have it right. No, that's crit. You have it. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, Avatar boots. So Avatar sets. They're to give you a 25% chance of counterattack. So, yeah, that definitely helps you. Um, that's cool, I guess. Okay, and then gain standoff for 2 turns, grant shield to Ein's teammates, excluding Ein for 2 turns. Shield strength 15% of Ein's max HP. So basically, just make sure that she is alive. It's still purgeable, so if the enemy team purges before you, um, before they attack or before they do the hit, then you will die because you do retain 1 HP, but it is a buff, so you can purge it. Um, Shield for 2 turns, though, I guess that's cool. You can do that with gear anyway, or sorry, relics anyway, equipment, whatever. They changed the name so many times at this point. So I don't know how good that is, but I mean it seems pretty decent, and it can go up to 24% shield strength, which is pretty good. Attacks one enemy 2 times, damage per hit 50% attack. Each hit has a 60% chance of inflicting crit rate down for 2 turns. I've already said crit rate down doesn't really matter. I feel like they released this hero to stop counterattack, and also a lot of heroes with the crit rate down. I think they're specifically for just crit heroes in general because those are very powerful strategies. Um, yeah, that's all I have in Ein. Ein isn't. She's a 4 star. I don't have a lot on her. And she's okay. She's not that great. Actually, if I go here, no, okay, that's not gonna show it. So I guess I'll just go to the draw and then just show you from there. Then, okay, so Yuuhime, Beyond the Grave, attacks all enemies 2 times. Damage for the first hit 10% attack. Damage for the second 90% attack. First hit inflicts disease for 2 turns. Second hit reduces enemy max HP first. before dealing damage. So reduction is 20% of the enemy's max HP. Then gains a certain number of health hand stacks based on the total number of enemy debuffs. And max is 6 stacks, which is pretty easy to get 6 debuffs. Especially if you're inflicting disease to the entire enemy team, which that already counts as 5 debuffs. Unless they resist it, which, let's be honest, resistance is the most useless stat in this game. Um, unless you have an insane amount of it. But yeah, this is cool. Um, Diseased is good. We have already seen it with Sun Wukong. He's a good early support hero and just through the mid game. Um, he does inflict it for 2 turns as well. She reduces max HP, um, which is good because this is max HP, not. I mean, it doesn't matter when it does it. I don't know why it does it before dealing damage because it depends on the max HP. So they will always lose 20% of their max health, and then they won't be able to heal that health. Um, that's good. That's very good. Um, I don't know what the Ascension enhanced version is. Um, yeah, I don't know how to check that. So then, Deathgate attacks all enemies, damage 55% attack, inflicts defense down for 1 turn. When having Hell's Hands, deals extra damage at the cost of 1 Hell's Hand stack, extra damage, 15% attack. Um, so kind of dependent on her Hell's Hand stacks. 55% attack is not a lot. Does increase to 75, so it's not that bad. And seems like there's only one way she really gets Hell's Hand stacks, and that is with her ult. Um, which kind of sucks because she seems to use them all up pretty fast. Well, at least with her basic, because she eats them all, so she has at least one. She has at least 5 stacks by this end. Um, it extends all her buffs, so that is probably the one thing that I understand why they balanced it, where she kind of gets rid of all her stacks because extending buffs by 6 turns. Oh my goodness. So yeah, kind of broken in that aspect. But so are like half of the new legendary espers. So you just gotta give her put on a team that buffs her. And she will basically be, but you have to give her good buffs. So standoff is a good one, which is good, but it doesn't really matter. Immunity's good. Invincibility is always good. Last stand. Basically any buff that's like a permanent, not like poison or something, where it'll last 6 turns. Yeah, you'll deal extra poison damage, but like, well, I mean, I guess, yeah, it's different. It's cool though, I will say. She's a very cool, she's probably the easiest fighter to buff. I mean, she literally keeps all of her buffs. Um, so she gains immunity on her basic attack, which is pretty good. And if you think about it, she's going to be dealing around 300 damage with this single attack. If she has those 5 extra stacks, if she's able to get the 6 maximum, because I believe she only gets rid of 1 with this attack. But yeah, this is crazy. Um, a very good Esper in my opinion. Not by herself. By herself, she's okay. Um, but yeah, she definitely wants the support. I mean, you can tell her stacks are meant so that she can get buffed. She doesn't have a lot of speed. I don't think so. If it lets me see her stats, probably not. Oh, here. I mean, 102 is not bad, but it's not great. Which is good because you do want her to release her ult. Well, I guess it doesn't matter because she's gonna have those buffs anyway. Um, well, I guess maybe just for the decreased health and then the defense down, you wanted to attack first. Um, I guess the disease doesn't matter. Well, I mean, you still want her to hit first with her death gauge. So yeah, I guess the defense down. Yeah, so she's good. She's kind of just like, I mean, it's interesting. She's half debuff, half buff character. So she buffs herself. She can also buff other characters. So this gain immunity for one turn makes sense because she consumes all her health hands buffs, so she won't have them. Um, I will say one thing: you're releasing espers that end up consuming stacks of buffs or things, or well, buffs in general that they give themselves. Not very good when you're going against Loki, which is already one of the most powerful espers in the game. So you're just making him a little bit more powerful because she's going to consume these on her first attack. Well, I guess you don't have to use it, but even her second attack, she ends the buff early. She gets petrified. Goodbye, Yuuhime. Um, she's still good though. I'm not saying she's bad in any way, shape, or form, but I feel like Loki's getting stronger and stronger with every esper that they release. That's like gains a certain amount of stacks or buffs. Well, if it can be dispelled, it doesn't matter because, or consumed, it doesn't matter because guess what? Loki exists. Yeah. Um, I don't know if they're releasing a free Esper. There's some talk about that. But I think that's all I have for this video. I'll do this draw here real quick because I know you guys are just salivating. No, I'm joking. Sadness. No legendary. Hopefully we get two epics so I can get some wish stones because honestly, it's capped that they only give you one wish stone per epic. It should be at least 10. I mean, legendaries give you like 20 or 30. I don't know how much they give. They give you a lot. That's all I know. Um, oh, that's nice. What does Gabriel do? Because I know they have events like this for the Esper and also an Esper that goes well with the hero. Since she like defense up, inflicts defense down, defense down. Okay, yeah, so grants extra speed. Okay. Um, I mean, I guess she could go good with Izaname, but honestly, she goes good with any. Honestly, I would put her with I mean, yeah, any Esper that really buffs their allies, really. So I feel like that's every Esper. Doesn't every Esper? Well, actually, no. Neymar doesn't buff his allies. I don't think Neja buffs his allies either. But almost every single Esper out here is gonna have an ability to buff allies or an ally. So that just makes Yuuhime or Izanami, whatever you want to call her, that much better. Um, yeah, she's just great. I don't know what else to say. Extending buffs. You don't even have to use her first attack. Her first attack is just guaranteed immunity for I mean it's not guaranteed, but she gains immunity and she deals a lot of damage. But then she her buffs go back to normal. So I don't know. That basic seems a little weird. It's kind of like a double-edged sword. She deals a lot of damage, but then gotta wait for her ultimate. So honestly, I wouldn't use the basic until you have her ultimate charged up. Um, and then I would use the basic before you have it, or when you have it like on its last turn cooldown, so that when it comes back around, you still have the basic, the middle, and then the ultimate, and then you can just restart the cycle. But you do have to keep in mind you're vulnerable um, to dispels and all that stuff. I mean, it doesn't really matter because it can already be dispelled. But yeah, that's definitely it. I don't remember this character. Oh, okay. Don't know this mythology, Haiti. Okay. Um. Okay. Whatever. Um. Yeah, I'm not gonna read too much to it. I know she does like serious stuff. Um. So yeah, you can basically put her on any team. Is just what I'm saying. Really, I would put her on an attack up team. Maybe on a team with who gives diseased health. I forgot who it was. Um, there's a character who's like specific for diseased health. Like they're just it's you, right, Hades? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so here. Um, nope, that's not it. Yes, there you go. Enemy max HP capacity minus 80% of the damage. So with him and Izanami, Yuuhime, whatever you want to call her, so Hades and Yuuhime, they can basically just destroy the health. You're gonna need Ahmed. Um, does Hera heal? Okay, so Hera doesn't restore health. Okay, yeah. So you basically have to have characters like Ahmed who, in the description, um, restores max HP capacity, and what's the he dispels. Where is it? There was something that he like dispels. I guess he doesn't dispel anything. Really? I thought he dispelled. Oh, he does. He restores technically the health taken away. I mean, he technically takes away disease too. Like disease doesn't really affect my team, but it doesn't say it, which is what I was looking for in the description. Before healing the FSOs, yeah. I don't know how takes away the disease, but that's why I have him. Um, well, and I'm mentioning diseased because Izanami gives diseased, which stops healing. So mix that with Hades, and you basically got. I mean, you put some Wukong on the team too. Like honestly, well, I mean, I think they're all flow at that point, or wind. Well, why did I even exit? I can just check here. No, she's Inferno. Okay, yeah, so never mind. So yeah, that would be a good team. Um, yeah, I would increase her crits because whoopsies. I keep clicking the wrong button. I'm sorry. Um, because I mean, she does damage twice, so she gets like technically an extra chance to crit, and she does a lot of extra damage per stack of Hell's Hand. This one doesn't tell you how much it does, but this one says it's 45% extra damage per stack. Um, which I mean, just this attack by itself, 305 damage to one enemy. Really broken. You give that crit, you have the extra crit damage. I mean, like you're dealing an insane amount of damage plus the defense down. Yeah, you're gonna be dealing a lot of damage. Yeah. I would put her. I mean, I feel like every Esper they're releasing recently. Well, not Pan. Pan kind of fits somewhere specific. I mean, the most recent espers. So Embla can pretty much go anywhere. I mean, yeah, she single target and she's more about pursuit attacks. And then has this corrupted seed thing, which is cool. I mean, yeah, she kind of goes in any team. Like she just is kind of buffs herself and then helps the team out by debuffing. And you got Haiti as well. I mean, she's pretty much just like, yeah, she's better for disease than bleed teams or teams that have debuffs. As you can see with her special, all debuffs on the enemy, and that's ridiculous. That is broken. You can just keep doing that. What? Wait, wait, wait. So first turn. So every Esper has like just bleed. All right, enemy Espers. You can just de what? How? Why is this allowed? What? I don't even remember reading this. Oh my goodness. Extends all debuffs on the enemy by one turn. Yes, they are dispellable. The setup you can do with this character is just broken. All you need is Parmy or yeah, honestly get Ao Bing or whatever his name is, the freezing dragon guy. Any character that, or honestly you can have Medusa, like petrify. So any incapacitation statuses other than sleep, because sleep doesn't really count as incapacitation. So stun, freeze, petrification. What can the enemy team do if they're all petrified or they're all stunned? This is an imbalance in the game. Like, I'm serious. There's already teams that can stun an entire team, and I've already said resist is useless. I mean, it's useless in some teams, but others it's better. For the most part, most teams don't care about resist. Specific characters like support and tanks might, but for the most part, resist is just specialized. So this is basically just guaranteed damage, and this is broken. I need this Esper. I just need this Esper. I need to test out these broken debuffs. Extends all debuffs on an enemy for one turn. What kind of crack were you smoking, Dislyte? What? Why did I never get this hero or Esper? Sorry. Yeah, this is just like, yeah, and she inflicts sear and bleed. So yeah, okay, so sear, bleed, continuous sear and bleed, and then you stun them. You can do that with any number of espers out there. I mean, this is not about you know Haiti Camille, but okay. Um, Honestly, she works great on any team that has debuffs, so she would work well with Izaname as well. But Izaname works well with everybody. Well, not everybody, but most people. Um, yeah. So basically, diseased will continuously stay on the enemy. Same with defense down. Like it's for one turn, but if Camille attacks first, if she's you give her a ton of speed, basically. Well, actually, let's see what the. Huh, interesting. Isn't she supposed to be broken? Why aren't people talking about the stun part? Okay, well, we're just getting into stupid stuff now. Um, I mean, yeah, I guess those are good performances. These are all low. These aren't even maxed. Well, I guess this one's maxed out, but yeah. I mean, it doesn't really matter what you give her. Just the fact that she extends the debuffs. I would give her speed. Why would I give her speed? Yes, she seems like an attack character. I know I'm talking about Camille a little bit. And even with all her debuffs, she seems more of just like straight damage dealer. A disease that can't be resisted. Oh my goodness. I need this Esper like right now. Yeah, so just put speed on her and so let me see. Uh so very laggy. Where's the wings? Come on. Gives 25% speed. Don't know how well that's gonna help you. You might have to use a ton of slow espers. But it's totally doable. I'm pretty sure. Like you can just. Well, I mean, yeah, we should actually check her speed. Oh my goodness, that's very loud. So, here? No, here. Nope, here. Nope. I mean, 101 speed. Um, that's pretty bad, I'm sure. I guess she's as fast as Izaname. I mean, she doesn't have low speed. Like these are characters. Okay, actually, let's go to a fast character. You know what? Someone like Unis, because he's a speed character. Whoopsies. I mean, 106. Like you get 25% speed, and you have 125. Like, yeah, and it also depends on your relics equipment. Yeah. Well, anyway, back to Izanami Yuuhime. Um, I feel like she can go in any team. I know I've said that about Nyx and Leora, but only when they're together, really. When they're by themselves, they're more specialized. I mean, Nyx is a debuffer, and she does crit damage. And that's pretty much what she does. Single attack damage. Athena is well, but she does AOE and single targets. But she's more of like a defender because she kind of keeps your team alive, makes herself invincible, and then she does a lot of crit damage. So that's like the warrior part of her. Um, yeah, they're just releasing espers that are like powerhouses in of themselves that you can make even more powerful. Yeah, just I would say Camille is a lot more broken than Yuuhime, but I would say Yuuhime is a better solo esper compared to Athena, Elaine, Ymir, Haiti, just like solo espers because disease defense down, decreasing their health, max health, mind you, all the time. That is basically just like shields down attacker, I guess. So they keep the enemy. They basically allow your team to give the enemy more damage or make the enemy take more damage. And then she herself gives herself buffs herself so that she can deal extra damage. So yeah, she's like I'm thinking of the best ways. I would guess basically like a controller. Controller warrior. Yeah, I'm gonna say controller. I mean, technically she doesn't control. She does more debuffs, but she is technically controlling, health percentages because enemy loses 20%, and they can't technically get that back without having a character that allows that. There's only like four, I think, that heal your diseased health. Um, Not diseased health. I guess it would be negative health or taking away health. Health capacity, um, whatever they're called, health capacity debuffs. I still think she's very good though. So you just put her in a team that gives her a lot of buffs. She'll do great. Um, that's all they really did for this update. They didn't really change much. Um, they did add this new omen thing, which is cool. So if you go to the Esper event and you go to training, they have this tower thing. Oh, I'm number 5 now. I guess I have to do this soon again. Well, it doesn't really matter. Um, but yeah, basically, this training thing, you do these battles, and then we unlock rewards actually. So if I go to just talk about this real quick before I end the video. Um, so this, yeah, so we have to deal 70% more damage, which is a lot because we've been doing it for a while now. But we do have 20 days, and you get all these rewards. Like, why wouldn't we attack just for free? But yeah, that's all I have to talk about. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching ALG Gaming. If you're enjoying the content, please like and subscribe. Really shows your support, helps me out, keeps you up to date with my content. Um, 58 subscribers and going strong last time I checked, so amazing. It's kind of funny how like sometimes I'm just gone for like problems, personal reasons, etc. Then I come back and there's like 10 new subscribers, and I'm like, whoa, crazy. And I'm also like, awesome. So yeah, thank you guys. You guys are just making my life. That's pretty much what it is at this point. Um, yeah, more videos coming soon. I have been doing Dislyte and Idle Awakening because they have updates slash they're games that I'm progressing really fast, very quickly on. So I do have a lot of content for them, which is why I'm posting. But yeah, just wanted to say that just in case you guys are wondering. I am going to be posting other videos. For now, I think this is it for Dislyte and Idle Awakening until I have new updates on my counter. New updates come. But yeah, thank you guys for watching AOG Gaming. I'll see you guys later.